Are you looking for the best Samsung monitors? In this video we will look at some of the best Samsung monitors. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80. The best Samsung monitor we've tested is the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80. It's a premium 4K, 32-inch monitor with a 240Hz refresh rate, so it's a great choice if you care about playing games at high refresh rates with sharp images. It also has a QD OLED panel that provides stunning picture quality and fantastic gaming performance, so it offers the best of both worlds. It has a near-instantaneous response time, so motion looks sharp, and it supports all common VRR formats to reduce screen tearing. It even has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth to take full advantage of the Xbox Series X, S and PS5. In terms of picture quality, it displays deep and inky blacks next to bright highlights, and colors also look vivid, so images are realistic. While it doesn't get bright enough to fight a ton of glare in well-lit rooms, it has a matte screen coating that reduces glare well. It even has a few extra features like the Tizen Smart Platform, making it easy to stream content even without a PC. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey OLED G6/G60 SDS27DG60. If you don't need the premium features of the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80 or you simply find it too expensive, then check out the Samsung Odyssey OLED G6/G60 SDS27DG60. It's a step-down model from the G80 SD as it has a lower resolution and smaller screen, so it doesn't provide the same immersive gaming experience, it lacks HDMI 2.1 bandwidth, and it doesn't have a built-in smart platform. That said, it actually has a higher 360Hz refresh rate, which is ideal for competitive gaming, and it's actually the better choice if you want something purely for PC gaming. That said, it has inverse ghosting at low refresh rates, so motion looks best at high refresh rates. Besides that, its picture quality is similar to the G80 SD as it has a QD OLED panel, so it displays the same deep blacks with bright highlights and vivid colors. It also has a matte screen coating, so you won't have issues even if you want to game with it in a room with a few lights around. Number 3. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBS34BG85. If you're looking for the best Samsung gaming monitor with an ultra-wide format, then check out the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G85 SBS34BG85. It's another QD OLED monitor, so it has fantastic picture quality and performance, and the ultra-wide screen provides a more immersive viewing experience. Although it has a lower refresh rate than both the Samsung Odyssey OLED G6/G60 SDS27DG60 and the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80, its 175Hz refresh rate is still good enough for most gamers, and motion looks sharp thanks to its near-instantaneous response time. Like the G80 SD, it even has Tizen OS built-in. Samsung makes a variety ultrawides, and if you want something even bigger, the Samsung Odyssey OLED G9/G95 SCS49CG95 is a great super ultrawide display. This is even wider than the G85 SB and it also has a QD OLED display for premium picture quality, but the main advantage of getting it is its 240Hz refresh rate. With so many ultrawide options available, it can be hard to choose which one to get, but if you don't have the space for a super ultrawide, you'll be happy with the smaller and cheaper G85 SB. Number 4. Samsung Odyssey G6S32BG65. If you don't need all the high-end features or an OLED screen of the Samsung Odyssey OLED G6/G60 SDS27DG60 or the Samsung Odyssey OLED G8/G80 SDS32DG80, you can save money by getting a mid-range monitor like the Samsung Odyssey G6S32BG65. It's different from the QD OLEDs because it doesn't display the same deep blacks without any blooming, and highlights don't pop in HDR either. That said, it has a few advantages because it gets brighter in SDR, making it a great choice to use in a well-lit room, and it doesn't risk burn-in like the OLEDs. Besides that, this monitor has a 240Hz refresh rate with effective motion handling at high refresh rates, so fast-moving objects look quite crisp. However, it has a slow response time at 60 Hz, leading to motion blur. It has a 1440p resolution, but if you want something with a higher resolution, the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7s32B G75 is a great 4K option that you can find for a similar price when it goes on sale. It's worth getting if you do, as it has mini LED backlighting for better picture quality, but it has a lower 165Hz refresh rate than the G6. Number 5. Samsung Odyssey G5s27A G50. If you're looking to save money by getting a budget Samsung monitor, there are a few options available, like the Samsung Odyssey G5s27A G50. As it's lower end than the Samsung Odyssey G6s32B G65, it has a lower 165Hz refresh rate, but that's what you must expect if you're going for something cheaper. Luckily, motion looks even better than on the G6 across its entire refresh rate range, as there's minimal blur trail with fast-moving objects, even at 60 Hz. Its IPS panel makes it a good choice for co-op gaming as it has wide viewing angles, so the image remains consistent from the sides, and its excellent ergonomics make it easy to adjust. However, it has a low contrast ratio that makes blacks look gray in the dark. If that's important to you, the Samsung Odyssey G5/G51CS27CG51 is an alternative with a VA panel and a higher contrast. However, it has significantly worse motion handling, so the S27A G50 is the better gaming monitor.